Lomond Radio. Lomond Radio.
Hi everyone, I'm Claire and I present the Sunday Singalong on Lomond Radio every Sunday evening, and more recently I've been having great fun trialling my new show, Finally Friday. So people often ask me how I ended up on the radio, and honestly it was completely by accident. So during lockdown I was scrolling through Facebook when my old school pal Charlie Mack shared a post from River Radio looking for volunteer voice artists to record adverts, and I thought, well, I've studied drama at university, I can do that. I recorded a few adverts and that was it. I caught the bug. Charlie kept encouraging me to try presenting a show. He was like, come on Claire, give it a go. I wasn't that convinced that I'd have the time, but I thought, do you know what, I'll just give it a go. At the time it was just coming out of lockdown. During lockdown I'd spent about quite a lot of time sewing over 2,000 masks for people for charity, so I was like, do you know what, new project, give it a go. So I knew I was in for some fun when I logged into my training Zoom call, and there was another old pal, David Dennett. From that moment on, the radio carnage began. So the directors, I don't know how they managed this, but they somehow coaxed out of me that I absolutely love karaoke. It's even how I met my husband. Yes, I wouldn't say he's a singer. A lot of people would say that about me as well, actually. But he was swinging my microphone and I was getting very, very annoyed. And somehow, all these years later, we are still married. Yes, 18 years we've been married. So the Sunday Singalong was born, and then events took a wee bit of a turn for the worse, because just a week after my very first programme aired, my dad suddenly passed away. And I remember thinking that if I didn't do my show that week, I probably wouldn't do it again. But the team were incredible. They let me dedicate part of the programme to my dad. And when I went to my first outside broadcast at Lomond Shores a few days later, I was welcomed with the hugest hugs. And if you have never had a Paul Lucas hug, then make sure you put it on your bucket list. And that was the moment that I realised I had found my people. And since then, River Radio has evolved into Lomond Radio, and it's been amazing to watch it grow into the fantastic community station that it is today. Along the way, I have even looked after the music library, which definitely appealed to my slightly nerdy side. I am still the presenter who twitches if a song has a sneaky little swear word slipping through. And away from the radio, I'm just a wee bit obsessed with anything bright, colourful or sparkly. I seem to hyper-focus on hobbies. I sew. I try to garden, I love Lego, I decorate dresses, I play with my cricket. If you don't know what that is, it's not like an insect, it's a cricut. If there's a craft to try, chances are I will have already bought the supplies. I have also got two completely spoiled Shih Tzus, Barney and Fred, who definitely run the house. But the thing that I love most about Lomond Radio though is the people. I have met incredible musicians, I have made lifelong friends, I have laughed until I've cried, I've danced at community events, and yes, I've probably caused the odd bit of mayhem too. Let's not talk about wonky cucumbers or face masks. Music has got an amazing way of bringing people together, of reminding us of the people that we love, and creating memories that stay with us forever. And that's what Lomond Radio means to me. So if you have never tuned in before, I would love you to join me on the Sunday Singalong every Sunday evening, or Finally Friday as we head into the weekend. Thank you for watching, and remember, life is always better with a great soundtrack. See you on the radio.